What is the biggest issue facing those of us with ADHD? Is it distraction? Is it impulse control? Is it emotional regulation? Is it having too many red socks? Or whatever else it is that we're into?
You better.
It's not really any of those things. It's feeling like we're broken. There was a study that was published in the Psychiatric Times that adults with ADHD, 58% of them had mental health issues beyond just the ADHD itself. We're talking depression, anxiety, etc. A reader survey in ADHD magazine showed that 70% of adults with ADHD experience depression or anxiety, and 82% have experienced some form of trauma in their lifetime. This is the one that really got me. There was a study that was done at Ohio State, and they found that 25% of adults not diagnosed with ADHD, just adults. 25% of adults suspect that they have ADHD and have gone through their lives suffering because life is so hard and not understanding why. We're told how life is supposed to be by non-ADHD people, and then we sit there struggling trying to figure out why that isn't the life we experience, why life is so much harder. And the advice that we get and the productivity hacks and the whatever, it never works for us. Or maybe it'll work for like a couple of days, but that's pretty much it. And then we're foobarred.
Patience is a virtue.
Not right now, it isn't.
Everyone else seems to have their stuff together. And we feel like life shouldn't be this hard. But we're left kind of holding the bag, constantly looking for that silver bullet that's going to fix everything. And yet we never find it. And we never will.
And that's why that no work.
So let's take a step back and look at what the problem really is. How is modern life really designed? From a young age, we're told to sit still, don't talk. We're told to do this thing that isn't interesting. And then when we can't fit in that box, it turns into, why can't you do the things that I'm telling you to do? And what's wrong with you? I'm doing something wrong? That's guilt. Over time, guilt morphs into something else because we can only do something wrong for so long until we realize, why haven't we corrected it yet? Then the I'm doing something wrong turns into the I am something wrong. That's not guilt anymore. That's shame. And that's a real problem.
Something's wrong with you. Really.
I grew up thinking there was something wrong with me. Not enough emotion control, too much impulsiveness, too defiant. Something was broken inside. And it was only after I was diagnosed with ADHD and I really started digging into what does it mean to have ADHD and how can we help ourselves through medication and through lifestyle and through habits. How can we turn things around to make life not quite so impossible? That's when I came to the realization that there is nothing wrong with us. That might seem like kind of a bold statement when there's so many other people out there that are telling us differently. But think back to like the story of the ugly duckling, right? The duckling was only ugly because it was being compared to other ducks. When it was no longer a duck anymore and it didn't see itself as a duck, then it knew what it really was, which is a totally different animal. We are built differently, and modern society was not created for us. And so instead of us trying to force a square peg into a round hole, we need to create life for us, the life that works for us, not try and fit ourselves into a non-ADHD mold. We are the explorers, the creatives, the inventors, the warriors, the protectors. We move, we find patterns, we take chances, we push boundaries, and we're really great in emergencies and dangerous situations. We thrive in chaos because we are surrounded by chaos, both the lives that we make and what's going on in our head. So we're pretty dang used to it. So this is kind of an ADHD manifesto. We've labeled ourselves with an acronym, but what we really need to do is build the life that works for us, not put ourselves in a non-ADHD mold and then wonder why we're the ugly duckling. I'm not saying we don't have our issues. We do, and plenty of them, I'm sure. What I am saying is,
The world is what you make of it, friend. If it doesn't fit, you make alterations.
and I couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks, Stella. Thanks for spending some time with me today. I appreciate you, and I look forward to the next one where we engineer the crap out of ADHD.